Lights are out. We're going green next time by here at Lucas Oil Speedway on night one of the Diamond Classic. Lynch and Cory Day, Brad Sweet and Justin Peck, Kasey, Kahne and Brenham Crouch, Brent Marks and Rico Abreu, Tyler, Courtney and Xavier Doney in row 5. Lucas Oil Speedway, we got them racked, we got them stacked, and we've got the grandstands packed. Let's go racing off at turn number 4. We are green. Rolling into 1 and 2, Cory Day going to try and fight to the outside of Lynch, but Lynch is going to have the race lead down the back straightaway. Car number 42 looking to lead his first lap of the 2024 season with Kubota High-Limit Racing. He will do it here tonight at Lucas Oil Speedway. Lynch goes to the bottom at turn number 1. Cory Day trying to get the high side rolling here early on in this feature event. Brad Sweet into the 3rd spot. 4th right now is Justin Peck, and rounding out the top 5 at this point in time is the number 9 of Kasey Kahne. Now Kahne gets passed by the 19 of Brent Marks. Mark quickly on the march here towards the front of the field. Brent Marks started back in 7th by 2 cars early in this one. Marks, keep an eye on the number 19 car, racing with a chip on his shoulder here tonight. Lynch comes across the line to lead another one here. 3 in and 27 to go. Cory Day trying to get the outside of the racetrack. Worked in car around in the back. We got one around, and yellow is out for Brian Bell. Brian Bell got over the edge of the banking in turn 3. The car almost spun all the way around. He was able to keep it running and drove it through the infield, and will take that car to the tail of the field. Drivers will go to the inside or the outside of that pick pint, and whatever way they go, bottom or top is where they will restart for the upcoming double file restart with 27 laps to go. Lynch goes to the bottom, Cory Day goes to the top. Lynch this year, best finish in a 410 sprint car was way back, his first race of the year actually, 3rd place result with the Fast on Dirt series at the Pittsburgh Motor Speedway in Pennsylvania. Best finish with high limit this year, a 12th at Outlaw Speedway in New York. We'll see if he can improve upon that here tonight as we go back to green flag racing at Lucas Oil Speedway. Lynch gets a good jump over Cory Day as they work back into turn number 1. Cory Day trying to work to the outside. He's got the lead down the back straightaway. Cory Day to the top spot. Lynch drives it back to the inside in turn 1, slides up the hill, but Cory Day will lead lap number 4. Day looking for back-to-back victories with Kubota High-Limit Racing. Lynch not going to let him get too far away. Justin Peck coming to call now as he's working on the back bumper of Brad Sweet. Sweet goes low in turn 3. That leaves the high side open for the 13 of Justin Peck. Peck with a run down the front straightaway, and here comes our Durst Dice Roll driver as well. Tyler Courtney from 9th to 5th quickly in this one. Keep an eye on him. Would split $9,000 with Patrick Walker down in the grandstands to get pulled off here tonight. Justin Peck still right on the rear bumper of Brad Sweet. Sweet goes low. Looked like he might have had a rear view mirror right there as Peck was about to throw a slider on him right there. Does not happen. And now Tyler Courtney is all over Peck as they work into turn 3. Tyler Courtney drives it in deep. Justin Peck was not expecting that. Catches him off guard. And Tyler Courtney with a sneak attack right there moves into the 4th spot. Tyler Courtney to 4th. Justin Peck going to try and work back to the outside, but is not going to make it happen there. And Tyler Courtney is solidly up to 4th. 8 laps complete for Cory Day. Traffic still a number of laps away for the 18-year-old out of Clovis, California. Still plenty of time for him to try and gain a lead over the 42 of Lynch. James McFadden's another guy to keep an eye on right now. McFadden is up to 6. He started 13th, car in the wall. Oh my goodness. Brenham Crouch just went 4 wheels off the banking, bounced the tail tank off the wall and kept on going. He is my hero tonight. Crouch slipping back through the field outside the top 10 now in car number 1. Back up front, here comes Tyler Courtney. Courtney underneath of Brad Sweet. There's an issue for Cory Day. Day's off the pace in turn 4. Cory Day's off the pace and the caution flag comes out for your race leader. I saw Cory was slowing on the backstretch by just maybe figured he got a bad corner there. And that car from the race lead on lap number 10, a third of the way through this race, is going to now head to the rod end supply work area. Cory Day was looking for what would have been his 3rd 410 win in a row, dating back to the Skagit Speedway in Alger, Washington at the Dirt Cup. Then he won Wednesday night at Lake Ozark. And now Day, as we mentioned, heading to that brand new rod end supply work area. Tyler Courtney is up to 3rd.
as you get a great look right there of Corey Day coming into the rod end supply work area. McFadden, after having to sit out the first 4 races of the year due to travel complications, I mean, he and Brent Ventura are just knocking them dead. You brought it up back on Wednesday at Lake Ozark. Brent Ventura is in a great position to potentially pick up the Cometic Gaskets Crew Chief of the Month award for June, is he not?
He is. He came in second behind Eric Prutzman heading into the week. Obviously, there's still a couple more races here in June, and you can see that Corey Day's night has come to an end. They're nosing that car back towards the trailer. Wow. What a heartbreaker. Cory mentioned it after the checkers, after Lake Ozark, that he has not been on the podium either second or third with Highlander Racing all year. The only time he's on the podium is when he wins, and he's done that 5 times. Now it's Cy Lynch, who uses the bottom once again for the Frozen Farmer Pick Pint. Cy Lynch, who has been running a lot this year with Kubota High Limit Racing. We've seen him, out of drivers that are not full-time with the series, I would be willing to bet that he's one we've seen probably the most, maybe Ryan Timms being the other one. And now Lynch is in position here to grab easily the biggest win of his career, with still a long ways to go, not even at the halfway point. It's Lynch and Sweet. Back to the green flag. Good restart there for Cy Lynch. The contact on the restart. Tanner Thorson may have gotten over the back of Justin Peck. Stacks up the back part of the field. We're going to stay green for now. Cy Lynch showing the way. Around the bottom, he's been there the entire race. Brad Sweet going to try and zip around the outside and catch up to him as they work back down the front straightaway. 11 laps complete. Cy Lynch left front in the air that time by as he worked off at turn number 2. Tyler Courtney trying to gather things up and catch back up to your top 2. James McFadden now underneath of Justin Peck. That's the race for 4th down the front straightaway. Peck still has the spot. Meanwhile, your top 3 all migrate to the bottom in turns 1 and 2. 4th place car, Peck tries the outside. Now Sunshine with a interesting maneuver right there, and it's going to work for him. Tyler Courtney looking for 2nd off at turn number 4. Tyler Courtney, that was a close call right there. Your top 2 in the championship standings nearly got together in turn 1. Car into the infield, Brian Bell, we will stay green. Meanwhile, Cy Lynch's lead that last time by is a 1.6 second advantage. Tyler Blank into the infield. We stay green. The race is on for 2nd place. Down the back straightaway. The top 2 in the championship. Racing for it. Off at turn number 4. Side by side with Brad Sweet. Still got the spot. Don't count Justin Peck and McFadden out of this battle as well. 4-car battle maybe shaping up for P2 while Cy Lynch rides off to the Missouri sunset. Halfway point that time by Cy Lynch. Oh, car around. It's Justin Peck. And upside down big time in turn 4. It's Rico Abreu. Oh, that's Brent Marks, excuse me. Brent Marks upside down in turn 4. Red flag, all stop. As Brent Marks gets over the edge of the banking there, onto the flat, gets into the wall. And the Murray Marks Motorsports 19 is in a heap over there. And Brent Marks is out of the race car. Brent Marks is out of the race car down there. We could see him on our flow screen. So good to see that he is okay. At least walking around and talking to safety officials down there. MedStar, Kubota High Limit officials, as well as the Lucas Oil Speedway officials. And this has been a rough stretch for Brent Marks. One that could very well cost him a position in the championship. Now, how is this going to work for Justin Peck as he's spun out? And I believe Peck will get his spot back due to that red flag. So Justin Peck, a big break there for the Buick Motorsports 13 car, as he was easily going to bring out the yellow and go to the tail. The red flag comes out and saves him there, Tony.
Brent Marks, first of all, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just an unfortunate mistake there. So it's just hasn't been our time here lately. It's been really rough. So we'll just keep digging, I guess. You say an unfortunate mistake. Can you tell me your breakdown of what happened? Just racing hard, just trying to gain some spots back that we lost there in that restart, and just overdrove the turn here in 3. Is it this flat top up here that really catches you guys out so badly? It is. I mean, once you get your right rear above it, you just can't stop the car from getting into the wall. So it's the nature of it. But yeah, just can't get up there.
All right, Brent Marks, thanks for talking to us. We're glad you're okay. And Chase, I don't know what you guys could see of that Murray Marks Motorsports number 19, but before it rolled away, but so reminiscent of Andy Bishop's car that was up here. I have rarely seen top wings get ripped apart like they have tonight over here in turn number 3 and 4. I don't think there's any rhyme or reason to it, but just a crazy set of coincidences.
Yeah, that is a good point there, Tony. That looks very, very similar to what we saw with Andy Bishop earlier on in the B main. We've got a flow replay coming for you here. We'll see if we can take a look and see what happened to Brent Marks. Should be at the right there at the top of your screen, and then Marks just comes into the corner and, yeah, just makes a mistake. He wasn't really close to any other cars down there, just kind of hopped over the edge of the banking there, and as he said, once you get up there, there's nothing you can do. Spencer Bayston now going to the rod end supply work area, so an issue for the number 5 car. Bayston was running in the 22nd position at the time. There is the Frozen Farmer pick pint, as drivers once again will choose where they want to restart. Lynch, no surprise, will go to the bottom. He's been running down there the entire race. Sweet has been trying to get the high side rolling. It has not worked so far for him. Coming to the green as the HendrickCars.com pace truck pulls into the infield. Still quite a ways to go here for Lynch. Just past the halfway mark. Green flag is back in the air. Lynch hits the deck in turn number 1, right back to the bottom side of the racetrack. Brad Sweet around the top, has a run on him down the backstretch. You know where Lynch is going to go, so Sweet's going to have to work back to the outside. Off of turn number 4, Sweet's got a run on him. Down the front straightaway, Brad Sweet leads at the line. Brad Sweet takes the lead on lap number 17. Brad Sweet to the top spot. Lynch now to get back on the horse here. Works back to the bottom. He's going to throw a slider at Brad Sweet. He's not going to get there, and Sweet takes the lead right back away. What a desperate move right there from Lynch. Comes up short, and Brad Sweet pulls away with the race lead. Tyler Courtney now the next in line to challenge the 42 car. He'll work back to the outside, trying to do what Brad Sweet did as Sweet comes across the line. Closing in on 10 laps to go here at Lucas Oil Speedway. Next time by, 10 laps to go. Tanner Thorson is into the top 5. Thorson makes his way around James McFadden, the Rod Gross Motorsports number 88 car, on his way to the front of the field with a full head of steam. Oh, 2 cars around in turn 4. Garet Williamson and Gage Montgomery, the 2 cars involved. Garet Williamson running 13th at the time. Gage Montgomery running 17th. Both spun out in turn 4, and Garet Williamson out of the car and not looking too happy down there with somebody. Sounds like potentially Ryan Timms was the guy he was showing his displeasure with there. Timms was running right in front of Williamson. That would make sense. He was in 12th, Williamson in 13th. Yeah, a lot of people doubted Tanner Thorson heading into the year. His last couple of finishes with high limit, 8th, 7th, 8th, 11th, 13th, 10th, and 10th. Been a pretty good stretch of races here for the 88 car. We'll see if it continues tonight. We've got 10 laps to go here at Lucas Oil Speedway. Brad Sweet, Lynch, Tyler Courtney, Justin Peck, and Tanner Thorson. The top 5 as we head back to Green Flag Racing. Back underway. Brad Sweet back to the top at turn number 1. Lynch going to try and roll the bottom, kind of slips up off it a little bit, gives a run to the 7BC of Tyler Courtney. Lynch right back to the inside in 3 and 4. Tyler Courtney going to try and rim ride it around the outside. Gets a run on him, but he's going to have to go around the outside. Lynch paying the tire bill here tonight. Meanwhile, Tyler Courtney trying to sell some t-shirts on the high side. Race for 4th is also a good one. Tanner Thorson trying to get around the outside of the 13 car of Justin Peck. That's a good battle for 4th, and then James McFadden is right behind those guys in the 6th position. Back up front, Lynch closing back in on Brad Sweet. Sweet must have saw him right there. He goes to the bottom, misses the bottom. Here comes Sunshine off of turn number 4. Here comes Lynch down the front straightaway. Battle for the lead. Lynch back to the inside. Oh, and the yellow is going to come out at the most terrible time as they were going at it for the lead. It is Brenham Crouch in turn 4. Wow. What an absolute terrible timing moment there, as it was about to be a 3-car shuffle for the lead. Sweet, Lynch, and Courtney were all over each other right there. Brenham Crouch running 12th at the time of this spin. Looks like the car has no damage to it, at least from this camera angle we're looking at here, and he will refire that Lubbock record number 1 machine.
Chase, you gave a really good call out to guys like Tanner Thorson and James McFadden, who are up to 5th and 6th. But how about right behind them, Hunter Schuerenberg, the Sikeston, Missouri driver, has almost gone plus 10 positions in this race. Rolled off in 15th. He now sits 7th with just a few laps to go.
Yeah, looking to equal his best of the year with High Limit. It was a 6th place result at Tri-City Speedway in Pontoon Beach, Illinois. Also want to mention Chris Windom here. He's up to 9th after transferring in through the B main. Coming back to the restart, look at Brad Sweet way up next to the outside. Turns it down the hill and is going to get away a little bit from Cy Lynch. Lynch was very good there on that last little run. We'll see if he can put it back together. Brad Sweet goes to the outside. Here comes Tyler Courtney, a huge head of steam down the back straightaway. Has to get on the binder so he doesn't get into Cy Lynch. Now Sweet this time keeps the car pinned to the bottom. Tyler Courtney is up to 2nd. Courtney's up to 2nd. The Durst Dice Roll driver trying to take home an extra $9,000. Oh, he nearly hit the wall in the back straightaway. Cy Lynch back to the inside. Now Lynch going to try and slide him. He's not going to get there in time. Tyler Courtney for the lead down the front straightaway, takes it away. Tyler Courtney to the top spot on lap number 25. Oh boy, $9,000 on the line here for Tyler Courtney as he works to the outside, gets away from Brad Sweet. Sweet misses the bottom, and Tyler Courtney that time by has a 0.6 second advantage over the Napa Auto Parts number 49 car. Tanner Thorson is up to 4th and looking underneath Cy Lynch down the back straightaway. Tanner Thorson looking for another podium finish with Kubota Highlander Racing. Can it happen here at Lucas Oil Speedway here tonight? Next time by, 2 laps to go from the biggest Durst Dice Roll payout in the history of Highlander Racing. Tyler Courtney is in the driver's seat right now. Race for 3rd, still a good one. Here comes McFadden. McFadden underneath of Thorson. Thorson gonna have a run to the outside of Cy Lynch. Down the back straightaway. The race for the final podium position is on, but the white flag is in the air for Tyler Courtney. McFadden has got 3rd at the line. James McFadden up into 3rd, but Tyler Courtney into turns 3 and 4. He is gonna come from 9th to the win at Lucas Oil Speedway. Brad Sweet 2nd, James McFadden 3rd, Tanner Thorson 4th, and Cy Lynch in 5th. Where is Patrick Walker? He has got to be doing backflips in the grandstands right now as he's going to take home $4,500. Tyler Courtney gets the win. Brad Sweet 2nd. James McFadden from 13th to 3rd. Tanner Thorson 14th to 4th. Cy Lynch 5th. Justin Peck 6th. Hunter Schuerenberg 7th. Chris Windom 8th. Jacob Allen 9th. And in 10th, it was Zeb Wise. Behind them, Ryan Timms, Cory Eliason, Kasey Kahne, Spencer Bayston, Rico Abreu, Xavier Doney, Brenham Crouch, Parker Price Miller, Howard Moore, and Jace Park. The rest of the field was Garet Williamson, Gage Montgomery, Brent Marks, Tyler Blank, Brian Bell, and Corey Day. How about it, race fans? From 9th to the win at Lucas Oil Speedway, it's Sunshine Tyler Courtney. And he will close in ever so slightly on Brad Sweet at the top of the Kubota Highlander Racing Championship. But more importantly, he is a winner once again with the series, Tony.
All right, you got a NOS can, you got a Kubota High Limit victory lane hat, but I need to give you this because as our Durst Dice Roll driver, you just picked up an additional $4,500 and our man Patrick $4,500. That's pretty cool, don't you think?
That's pretty awesome. It's awesome what Durst did this year. Well, they did it last year too, but yeah, to give a chance for a fan to show up and make money at the racetrack's just an awesome thing, and you know, put a little extra money in our team's pocket as well. So, man, just yeah, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. The track really was quite a bit different than the heats and stuff, but I don't think you could ask for much more than that. There was racing everywhere, and yeah, just a hot day, but it was a great day.
4th win of 2024 with High Limit, battling with guys like Lynch and Brad Sweet there on that second to last restart. This track looked like it developed 2 really great grooves. How much fun is it when you can go anywhere on a racetrack like this?
It's a lot of fun, and when you have a really good concentrated drink at Let's Go Trailer Inspired Motorsports like I had tonight, makes my job a lot easier. So thanks to Jake, Ron, Bobby, they bust their tails, and they don't get the glamorous side of this, you know, working in the seat, you know, every day and on the road, and it's just awesome. So to get a win, I think last time I ran here, I won in a midget, so pretty cool to come back in a wing car and have success as well.
Yeah, exactly. Not getting a lot of laps, or at least not in a wing 410 sprint car. Does that make it more hard when you come back to a place like this against competition like Brad Sweet, like James McFadden, like Lynch?
Yeah, absolutely. It's just I think you go to any sprint car race in the country right now, and you're racing your tail off. It doesn't really matter who it is at the track, but yeah, when you're racing a 5-time outlaw champion like that, and you know, Cy's been good here this year too. So, and his car was good where we kind of weren't. So, luckily I was 3rd there, and you know, Cy got to get Brad moving around, and I just stuck to my guns there, and you know, just ran the top as hard as I could, and yeah, came away with the win.
Okay, so as a high roller for the 4th time this year, you get to not only send an Angel Donors $1,000 to a charity of your choosing, but local race fan Austin Tate stepped up to put an additional $250 on top of that $1,000, and the bank he worked at matched his $250. So for $1,500, which charity are you supporting tonight?
I go with the same one every time. It's today's champions, my buddy Ben Hodgen. It's a charity that raises awareness for autism, and they do a great function every year around BC39, and I believe they have a website too. And so this one's for them, and yeah, just a great night, man. Thank you all fans for coming out, and yeah, hopefully you'll see an even better show tomorrow night.
He's $10,000 richer, and for the 4th time in 2024, Tyler Courtney's your winner. Again, a massive thanks to Austin Tate and the bank he works at for stepping up to add $500 total to the winner's charity donation that happens every single night. A high roller wins here in 2024 with Kubota High Limit Racing. Brad, 2nd place, obviously not exactly where you want to be standing, but that looked like a lot of fun out there on the track. Talk to me about those late restarts with Courtney and Lynch and James and everybody that was in the mix.
Yeah, I'm happy to get locked into a little bit better spot tomorrow. Obviously, that's important on these prelim nights to run top 4. But yeah, I've just kind of felt like I wasn't good enough to win, no matter which line I was trying to run or make work. It seemed like someone was pushing me. So you know, was getting back to my inside, so I committed back to the inside, and just kind of wasn't good enough. I had to slow my car down way too much to run the bottom, but running the top, I would get spinning on the exit. So just got to kind of do things a little bit different tomorrow, get the car a little better. So happy to come home 2nd. Tyler was clearly just a little bit better tonight than us, and obviously Cory was out front. He's been phenomenal. So we were searching around a little bit with the Napa car to try to find that little extra speed to compete with those guys, and just wasn't perfect tonight. But we'll take a 2nd, and just happy with how great the racetrack raced, happy with the crowd. Thanks for supporting High Limit, and yeah, just looking forward to tomorrow night here with $25,000 on the line.
I want to ask you really quick, the level of competition at High Limit already halfway through its inaugural national season. How tough is it out here right now?
I'd say it's pretty tough. It's hard to win these races. You know, I think we're all pushing each other really hard. You know, having a young guy like Cory Day, you know, night in and night out, you know, when Kyle Larson comes, and then you got Sunshine, who's just been phenomenal all year. It's a great mix. James McFadden always just charging. There's just so many guys, you never know who the top 3 to top 5 are going to be, but no matter who it is, you got to drive hard, and you got to push hard to get on the podium here with High Limit. And just really proud of the group that we have, and you know, just how hard everybody's working, and you know how competitive we are no matter where we go.
He's a 6-time winner this year. Your championship point leader, Brad Sweet, finishes 2nd here tonight. James McFadden, more and more frequently, we seem to be visiting you on the podium here. I love the Hoosier Tire neckband. Calling it a headband, I'm guessing, these days?
Yeah, it's only good Hoosier we get these days.
I think it's about keeping that hair, those luscious locks of yours. I can't do that. I don't have any. Hey, I asked Brad about it already, but the competition these nights with High Limit Racing, what's it like when you show up to the pits and know you're going against guys like the ones you have to race every single weekend?
Oh, it's brutal, mate, but that's why we do it. You know, you want to race against the best, and right now I think the High Limit guys are, you know, putting on a hell of a show for everybody. It's a lot of fun to be a part of. sometimes it sucks, you know, if you're not doing a good job in the car or your car doesn't feel good, you get swallowed up pretty easy. There's a lot of really good talent here, and I think you can see that with how many different winners there's been over the last couple months. So hats off to my guys. You know, we started off pretty slow and got rolling there in the features. So big thank you to Dennis and Teresa Roth, Mobile One, TRD, everyone involved with our team. It takes a lot to get these things up and down the road. So yeah, pumped to be on the front straight. Man, when that red come out, I just passed Justin, and I felt like I had a really good line, and I was gonna, you know, challenge those guys, and lost 2 or 3 spots at the restart, and it kind of took all that time to get back to where I was. So all in all, good night. I'll come back tomorrow.
All right, what's more fun, standing on the podium, winning back at Butler, or watching this guy right here put on the helmet and ride his bike around the pit area without any help?
Yeah, absolutely. Maverick takes #1 over everything, and everything else is a bonus after that. So it's surreal to have him on the road. Well, I get to live my dream right now. So yeah, I'm just happy that he can come and do it with me.
All right, he's got his helmet on. I think he wants to go ride that bike around a little bit more. That's James McFadden in 3rd position. Brad Sweet, your championship point leader, comes home in 2nd, and they will go over there and flank tonight's winner for the 4th time in 2024. Indianapolis, Indiana's Sunshine, Tyler Courtney, picks up the big check.